Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast. I'm Kelly Thomas, the Crochet Profit Queen, and I'm going to show you how you can make a living from your crochet while avoiding the burnout and being able to make what you want and when you want. It takes time and practice to perfect your skills. And I'm not talking about your crochet. We know you can crochet beautifully. You've perfected that already. What I mean is the skills you are using to make money from your crochet. Just because you are a fantastic crocheter doesn't mean that you know a thing about profiting from it, how to sell it, how to market it, how to find your audience. All of these business skills are different. And then you've got the other skills, the photography, writing blog posts, making videos, writing crochet patterns. All of these are new skills. And once you've decided which ones you want to use, you then have to practice these skills because until you do, you're never going to perfect them. And often what stops us from trying something new is we see things created by people who have been doing this for years. So you see the crochet patterns that you love that are made by your favorite designers. They've been designing for years. You read blog posts from bloggers that have been blogging for years. You see YouTube videos created by YouTubers who have been doing this for years. And you look at them, look how great they look and how professionally put together they look. And you think, I can't do that. Guess what though? If you go and find one of their videos, one of their patterns, one of their blogs that was created when they first started, they will look nothing like they do now. Nobody starts off being perfect. Nobody starts off looking unbelievably professional. Nobody does. Everyone starts from somewhere. Everyone starts from a point where they just began. It takes time to get where they are now. They've got years of experience under their belts. You don't. You are starting at the beginning. You are starting something new the first time, so of course it's going to look a lot less put together than them. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Why? Because you are not them. Crocheters are always looking for new people to follow. They're looking for new pattern designers. They're looking for new patterns. They're looking for new blogs to read. They're looking for new videos to watch. You know, nobody follows one person and excludes all else. No one does that. It's like saying you're only going to watch films with your one favourite actor in and never see anything else. Of course you don't do that. Crochet is the same. They will follow several designers. Think about yourself. Do you follow several designers in the crochet world? I bet you do. Nobody just makes the patterns from one designer. Nobody just watches the YouTube videos from one YouTuber. Nobody reads blog posts from only one blogger. Nobody. We're always looking for something new, something different. We love variety. It's human nature. And so your patterns will get found. Your videos will get watched. Your blogs will get read. And if they know you're at the beginning of your journey as a pattern writer, as a blogger, as a YouTuber, guess what? Your audience will be forgiving. As long as the content is there, as long as it's not riddled with mistakes and you've done all your testing and your research and you know your stuff, if the content is good, no one will care that it does not look professionally edited. No one will care that maybe it's a bit skippy in places. Nobody will care that your patterns do not have some wonderful PDF graphics with all the fonts figured out. Your content is what counts. Everything else is window dressing. But guess what? Over time and the more you practice, get better at it. You'll tweak the things that you realize that maybe I could do this slightly better. You will create, you'll find out how to make, well edited videos for YouTube. You'll figure out how to make those pretty looking PDFs for your patterns. You'll get better at writing your blogs because the more we do things, the more we learn. And I think it's part of the spirit of being a business owner. We're always looking for better ways to do things. And so we will learn the skills we need. We will get inspiration from others that we see and we think, that's how I can make my videos better. Or, that's what makes a PDF look a bit more modern and pretty. And you will get better. And over time, you will see this journey in what you create. I mean, if I look at my crochet patterns from when I first started to now, they are completely different. And I've recently been updating all of my patterns to my new format because the ones that I wrote at the beginning are awful. I mean, not the patterns themselves, but the way they look. They just look terrible. And they're not consistent with how I write now. So I've had to go back and change them. And that's just something you do over time, which is one of the things I talk about in the Hookers Academy, my membership on how to write, sell, and profit from your patterns. It's a journey. You learn different things over time. And within the membership is everything I've learned over the years about writing crochet patterns and how you can profit from them. Because you learn these things as you go. And it is possible to take shortcuts. If you have all the information in one place that you can look it up, it makes things a hell of a lot quicker. You can go from, A to Z much faster if you find a place where you have all the information you need than if you're trying to figure it out yourself. And this is where coaches like me come in. You can do it the quick way, but there is a price for that. Or you do it the slow way, and there's a price for that. The quick way, you're paying cash. You are going to pay for the service in order to have this information in one place and learn what you need to do quickly. Whether that's investing in a coaching program, in a membership, a course, a class, that investment is your shortcut. But if you take the slow way and try and figure out all yourself through internet searches, Googling, and watching all the YouTube videos, you pay in time. It's going to take you a lot longer to get there. Ultimately, the aim's the same whichever route you take, and that is to profit from your crochet. It just depends if those profits start coming in sooner or later. And it's entirely up to you whether you pay in money or you pay in time. You will pay one of those prices. But ultimately, the profits will come in. Ultimately, you will perfect your skills, and the more you perfect your skills, the more your audience grows, because word of mouth gets round. You will have your loyal audience who you built up at the beginning, who saw you at the beginning with all those, not so great looking stuff, but the content was good. And as word of mouth gets round, and as you get better, you build your audience. And you build those profits. And you build your confidence. Because the more professional you feel is connected to how professional you feel you're coming across to everyone else. And so that perfecting of your skills contributes to that massively. And it gives us the confidence to show up and be seen and, be proud of what we're putting out there. And that pride can be difficult when we know we're not stacking up next to the people who have been doing this for years. I mean, that's just the way it works, isn't it? We envy those who have perfected their skills and who are putting out fabulous looking content. I mean, I look at pattern designers who are 10 years ahead of me, and I look at their pattern libraries and go, I wish I had as many patterns as they do. That would be amazing. But I'll get there. I've just got to keep going. And you know what? I'm loving the journey. I love where I am now. I love I am very proud of what I've created so far. And while I envy those who are ahead of me, I know it's because of time. They've simply had more time. So appreciate where you are now, be proud of where you've got, and just accept it and get out there. Are my YouTube videos the most professional looking things ever? No. Why? Because I haven't perfected that skill yet. I know how to do it, I just haven't done it yet. And that's a two-edged sword. It's just because you know how doesn't mean you can do. So I have to practice the doing. I know the how, I just need to do the practice, and it will get there. My videos improve all the time because I'm learning to perfect those skills that I know how to do. I'm just putting into practice right now. And that is an ongoing journey. You never stop doing that. There's always something else that you can tweak and make it better. And I think part of this is just accepting that it is an ongoing process. There will always be people who have been doing this for longer. There'll always be people who have found a different way of doing things that looks really good, and you think, I wish I could do it like that. But you can't let that stop you from getting your stuff out there, from publishing your patterns, from writing your blogs, to making your videos. Don't let what other people are doing stop you from getting there. Because ultimately, unless you do the things, you will not profit from your crochet. So I hope that's given you some helpful hints and tips. And as always, if you have any questions, please do come and join our free Facebook community. The link is in the show notes. It's always great to have a place for support, and knowing you have others who are on the same journey you are to help you out and have a listening ear. And that's what you'll find there. So thank you for listening, and I shall see you next time, next episode. Bye for now.